Hello guys, thanks for watching Maxi Service YouTube channel. Uh, Again, I want to introduce my YouTube channel. It's a Maximize Your Services where you will be able to have not only AWS certification, apart from it, you will be having different kind of services on this channel. So please stay tuned and be connected to this channel and daily basis you will be getting some more videos for you, and you can choose your title with videos and subscribe only those videos what you want or in which you are interested. So today we will be discussing network access. It's a 6 day and 6 way video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you have not, and also do like and do some comments so that I can review your comments and do some improvements if you suggest. Otherwise please do appreciate so that I can continue and do this effort for you, because it's totally effort for professionals. There is no anything which uh, which temporary or short term. So these videos, if you like and subscribe, will be beneficial. You can watch repetitively and you can do some practice. As you have seen, we are doing uh, three of things. One is design discussion, second is concept and requirement discussions, and then we do practice to accomplish all those requirements. So let me recap what we have done. Actually, yesterday we worked on AWS calculator, which is used to calculate all those resources and services you are going to acquire on cloud platform. Okay, in more detail, you can go back and you can watch all video I have explained, and you can also ask me if you need more detail or anything else related to that particular video. So today, what we are going to discuss, I have an example for you to understand easily. Let's suppose we deployed our web servers, right? And then we also have databases. Definitely, we don't need to allow this database to be accessed publicly, because no one want to access this database directly, and there is no need as well. And definitely publicly only web servers should be accessible, and this database is only for that web server to be utilized to make any query, insertion, updation, whatever uh, we need to do with our web portal website deployed on this web server, which is in public subnet and accessible publicly, to avoid any uh, malfare restrictions and any other unwanted attacks. We actually need to uh, secure this database from outside of this virtual private cloud network. As you know that every account by default have virtual private cloud, which is virtually available, and we can use further this private cloud uh, for further deploying and accessing, configuring our required services. So how we can set private and public access? Uh, in this session, we will be just discussing use case, and we will see uh, step by step. Maybe I will break this session into two more session, or at least one more session. This one is for discussion and other will be practically. So let me move forward and start on it, right? Today we are on sixth day where we will be discussing our network concept, how we can set public and private access. Let me show you. Okay, here is. Let me start lab for you, where you will be able to review and understand and learn. So, review and change virtual private cloud network configuration to fix a connection issue. What is connection issue? Connection issue, this solution uses a common network architecture configuration that allows only internet traffic to reach publicly exposed AWS resources. So what resource we will publicly exposed, only it will be accessible publicly. This one is router and this is internet gateway and this is internet. From here users will be accessing our web server and web server internally communicating with the database which is in private subnet and not available for public access. Okay, so let's move forward and the requirement is change the security group rules to allow traffic over port 3306 into the DB server. This is the actually requirement and definitely practically we will do and we will do how it works and how we can set these rules. So let's move to practice. As you will have a virtual private cloud network and then definitely mostly we use EC2 instance, a computational module, most of the to present more for most of the examples. Let's start with it and click on EC2 and then you can review running instances if you have already created. In this example tutorial, it is already available web server and DB server. This web server we need to allow access publicly, but we don't need to allow this DB server to be accessible publicly. This will be available for web server. How it can work? Let's start. First of all, we need to check either web server is available publicly or not. We will be copying this public URL and we can check this in browser. Okay, this is not available. So we have to review its networking, routing, security configuration to make it available publicly first. So after selecting web server, we can go into networking and we can review these public IPs and private IP, okay, subnet IP, and then we can click on subnet ID. It will be navigated to different uh, dialog where we can go into route table to view how routing is configured. Either this web server routing is available to be accessed with HTTP port or not. Okay, after clicking this, we will be navigating to another screen where we can do select routes and then edit routes. Okay, so this show that it is available publicly and let me check. Okay, actually it's a network access gateway. uh, uh, Definitely we have to use proper way to how can we connect with this, but definitely we are using browser and there must be HTTP port, 8080 mostly we used, and we must select an internet gateway. So definitely it will adding a route and uh, again it is setting 000 mean from anywhere you can access, but it will be used internet gateway. Okay, and save changes. These are network routing settings. So we have provided internet gateway and from anywhere we can connect. So definitely after that we will review and route configuration has been successfully applied, and then we will be improving and configuring security groups. And let me click on security group and see. Okay, added inbound rules. Inbound and outbound rules actually are how from public to your VPC, and it's a inbound. From VPC to publicly accessible, it's a outbound. So let's see. Okay, there is no rule to for inbound because even though we have configured internet gateway, but again internet gateway is not able to communicate with our resources because there is no any rule for inbound configuration. So we'll be adding add rule. Great. Here you can see we can set HTTP, and once we select HTTP, it will be uh, uh, automatically selecting at 00 mean anywhere. Okay, you can choose because you are going to allow your web servers publicly available for anybody. If you are going to select any IP, then definitely only that IP would be accessible. Okay, now you can click on save. It's mean from browser with HTTP port from anywhere in the world you can access this web server. So you can also review this. It is also saying the same thing which I have explained. So click on save rules, and now inbound security group successfully modified, and definitely you have seen it is all server is running, and now you will be clicking on public URL, and now it you can see it is accessible, right? But still this server is not able to connect with database. Same configuration we need to do with our database server, as we were not able to access this web server even publicly or from private access, and we have configured internet configuration, some routing and security configuration, and now it is accessible. But it is saying that I'm not able to communicate with database, and it's a issue with it. So uh, we have done public access, how to make any resource on cloud platform publicly available, we have done. And now as you have seen that we have uh, same this requirements. Okay, and to change the security group rule, as you have done with web server, we need to change security group rules, and HTTP port port allow only this 3306 with DB server, and we will be setting IP of this web server to make sure that only this web server can make connection with DB server. So in next video we will be doing some practice. Please be connected and subscribe this video so that you can get notification for practical session, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not, and also press the bell icon. Thank you so much. So let's meet by tomorrow. Bye.